Imagine a world hidden right beneath our feet. A secret so old it rewrites everything we thought we knew about human history. Recently, deep under the rugged peaks of the Rocky Mountains, explorers stumbled upon something extraordinary. A massive underground labyrinth. A maze of tunnels and chambers far older than any known structure in North America. This wasn't just a cave system. It was the lost home of a mysterious civilization known as the Starbearers. This ancient society built their entire world underground, creating a city that was also a sophisticated celestial observatory. Think about that for a second. While other cultures built pyramids and temples to gaze at the stars, the Starbearers brought the stars down into the earth. The labyrinth is a multi-level complex, a breathtaking network of chambers, tunnels and sanctuaries, all carved from solid rock with a precision that defies explanation. But here's where it gets truly mind-blowing. Entire sections of this underground city were designed to align with the cosmos. Tunnels mirror the paths of constellations. Chambers flood with light only on specific solstices, and long, winding passages track lunar cycles. It's a living star map, a three-dimensional model of the heavens, built by a people who seemed to understand astronomy on a level that rivals modern science. How did they achieve this, thousands of years ago, buried deep within a mountain? The engineering skills of the Starbearers are simply phenomenal. Archaeologists have found advanced ventilation shafts that still circulate fresh air through the deepest levels. They discovered intricate aqueducts that supplied water throughout the city, and even chambers designed to be echo-resistant, suggesting a deep understanding of acoustics. These people had mastered physics and architecture long before the Egyptians or the Romans. It's a technological marvel that shouldn't exist, yet it does. At the very heart of this subterranean world lies a central chamber, a massive cavern shaped like a giant multi-pointed star. This is what researchers are calling the heart chamber. Its walls are covered in intricate inscriptions, not of kings or wars, but of cosmic events and migration patterns. These carvings tell stories of their people's journey, guided by the stars, and describe celestial phenomena with stunning accuracy. It seems the Starbearers saw themselves not just as inhabitants of Earth, but as citizens of the cosmos. And the artifacts they left behind, they're just as mysterious. Researchers have uncovered tools, jewelry, and ceremonial objects made from metals and alloys that guarantee match any known source in North America. Some scientists have nicknamed these materials star metal because their composition is so alien. Where did they get these materials? Did they mine them from a meteorite impact crater? Or is there an even more unbelievable explanation? The labyrinth also holds tantalizing clues of pre-Columbian contact with the outside world, carved into the stone walls, alongside their own unique script. Are runes and symbols that bear a striking resemblance to ancient scripts from across the ocean. This evidence suggests that the Starbearers may have been in contact with seafarers from distant lands, long before Columbus ever set sail. It challenges the entire timeline of global exploration. Who were these visitors, and what knowledge did they share with the people of the labyrinth? One of the most enchanting discoveries is what archaeologists call the echo pathways. Certain tunnels were constructed with such acoustic precision that walking through them creates a series of musical tones. The pitch and harmony change depending on your pace and location within the tunnel. Were these pathways a form of long-distance communication, a way to send messages through the mountain? Or were they used in sacred rituals, filling the underground city with ethereal music? It's a beautiful, haunting mystery that we can only begin to imagine. So what happened to this brilliant civilization? Why did they disappear? The answer, it seems, is also carved into the stone. The final inscriptions in the labyrinth tell a tragic story. They describe a period of great upheaval, devastating earthquakes that shook the very foundations of their mountain home, followed by famine and drought. But the texts also speak of a final, catastrophic celestial event, a sign from the heavens that forced the last of the star-bearers to abandon their city and retreat even deeper into the earth, into passages that remain unexplored. The lost labyrinth of the star-bearers is more than just an archaeological find. It's a revelation. It proves that a highly advanced, scientifically minded civilization thrived in the Americas thousands of years ago, a culture with a profound connection to the cosmos. Their story is just beginning to be told, and each new discovery promises to unravel more secrets about our own past. What else lies hidden in the darkness, waiting to be found? Thank you for joining us on this journey into the unknown. If you were as fascinated by this story as we are, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the world's greatest mysteries. What do you think happened to the star-bearers? Let us know in the comments below. Until next time, keep exploring. Welcome back, truth seekers. Last time, we scratched the surface of the star-bearers' lost labyrinth, a civilization hidden beneath the mountains. Today, we're diving deeper into the astonishing secrets that have been unearthed and the mysteries that still lie buried. Let's get one thing straight. The star-bearers weren't warriors. They were scholars, astronomers, and brilliant engineers. Their entire society was built around a singular mission to preserve cosmic knowledge for future generations. This wasn't about conquest. It was about safeguarding wisdom. But what happens when that wisdom is rediscovered by a world not yet ready for it? That brings us to the 20th century. Expeditions did find the labyrinth. Imagine the excitement, the awe of stepping into a world lost to time. But that excitement was quickly extinguished. Official government reports classified the findings. The entrances were sealed, and crucial artifacts were removed under a veil of secrecy. Why? What did they find that was so revolutionary, or perhaps so dangerous, that it had to be hidden from public view? This official silence only deepens the mystery and fuels speculation about what they're not telling us. One of the most tantalizing clues is the sealed Eastern Gate. This isn't just a door, It's a monumental stone barrier adorned with intricate star-shaped locks that have baffled modern engineers. It remains unopened to this day. Legends say this gate protects the labyrinth's deepest secrets, the core of the Starbearer's knowledge. What lies behind it? A library of cosmic truths, a power source beyond our comprehension, or perhaps a final, dire warning. The gate stands as a silent challenge, waiting for the day someone can unlock its celestial code. And speaking of codes, let's talk about the Starbearer's language. It's unlike anything ever discovered. Inscribed symbols found throughout the labyrinth reveal an incredibly advanced writing system. It's a beautiful, complex fusion of mathematics, astronomical charts, and epic storytelling. They didn't just write words, they wrote equations that described the cosmos, and they wove these universal truths into their history and myths. Deciphering this language is like learning the universe's own dialect. Each symbol we decode brings us closer to understanding their sophisticated worldview. It suggests their perception of reality was far more integrated than our own, blending science and spirit into a single, cohesive narrative. Now, how could a civilization thrive deep underground, completely cut off from the sun? The Starbearers were master innovators. Archaeologists discovered incredible subterranean farming terraces. They had engineered a system of mineral-rich pools and intricate reflective surfaces that channeled faint, natural light from above, creating an environment where they could cultivate plants. This wasn't just survival, it was sustainable. Advanced agriculture deep within the earth. They had effectively created their own self-sufficient biosphere, a testament to their profound understanding of botany and engineering. This discovery shatters our preconceived notions of what ancient peoples were capable of. Among the most significant finds is a relic known as the Astral Codex. This isn't a book made of paper or parchment, but a massive stone tablet, meticulously carved with their history and prophecies. The Codex describes their origin story, their journey to the mountains, and their understanding of cosmic cycles, the birth and death of stars, the rhythm of the galaxy. It also contains solemn warnings for future generations, messages intended for us, the ones who would eventually find their home. The Astral Codex is their legacy, a time capsule of knowledge designed to endure for millennia. The labyrinth isn't just a sterile archive of information. It was a living, breathing cultural center. We've found ceremonial platforms and remnants of burnt offerings, clear evidence of rituals. These weren't random practices. The evidence suggests they were meticulously timed to align with celestial event solstices, eclipses, and the transit of distant stars. They honored the cosmos, seeing themselves not as masters of the earth, but as part of a much larger, divine cosmic dance. Their spirituality was intrinsically linked to their science, a concept many in our modern world struggle to reconcile. But who were the Starbearers really? Where did they come from? DNA analysis of human remains found in the labyrinth has provided a shocking clue. Their genetic signatures don't match any of the surrounding indigenous populations. In fact, their DNA suggests a lineage from a distant, unknown region, indicating a massive migration event long before recorded history. Were they exiles, explorers, or something else entirely? This biological evidence adds another layer of intrigue, pointing to a forgotten chapter of human history. They were strangers in a strange land, carrying knowledge from a place we can no longer identify. As if that wasn't mind-blowing enough, let's look at the maps. Carved onto massive pillars within the labyrinth are detailed maps of North America. The shocking part, their accuracy is far beyond anything known from that era. They depict coastlines, mountain ranges, and river systems with a precision that rivals modern cartography. How could they have possibly achieved this? Did they have a perspective we can't fathom, perhaps an aerial view? These maps challenge everything we thought we knew about ancient navigation and exploration. They prove the starbearers had a comprehensive geographical understanding that simply shouldn't have been possible. And this all leads us to the final, chilling prophecy. The last inscription found so far is not a history, but a look into the future. It suggests the starbearers believed their vast knowledge would only be rediscovered at a specific time, and that time would be when the mountains tremble and humanity looks again to the stars. This prophecy is eerily resonant today. We live in an age of geological instability and renewed interest in space exploration. Are we the generation the starbearers were waiting for? Is the trembling of the mountains a literal earthquake or a metaphor for the shaking of our societal foundations? And as we turn our eyes to Mars and beyond, are we finally fulfilling the second part of their prophecy? The story of the starbearers is far from over. It's a puzzle with missing pieces, a tale of a brilliant civilization that chose to hide its light until the world was ready. They left us a legacy of knowledge, a series of warnings, and a profound mystery locked behind a starry gate. Their secrets whisper to us from beneath the mountains, reminding us that there is so much more to our own history than we've been told. The question is, are we brave enough to listen? Thank you so much for joining me on this incredible journey. If you're as fascinated by this as I am, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the world's greatest mysteries. Let me know in the comments what you think the final prophecy means. Until next time, keep questioning and keep searching for the truth.